So I want to thank you for taking the time to conducting this video testimonial about our company and your thoughts of Terra Energy. So the first question that I wanted to ask you is, how did you first hear about Terra Energy?
It's a guy that I grew up with, and I think like he's a rep from the company.
Mhm.
And then he told me about it, but when I moved here, I had solar before in New York.
So what motivated you after hearing from your friend about us? Is like, what motivated you to choose us?
He told me that, he's a rep from Terra, and then he told me about it. I said, that's pretty interesting. And then he came here just doing the process. My wife was very interested. And also, as you know, in Florida, the freaking FPL bill is very high, man. You don't know what to do with that bill because sometimes you don't know why the bill goes that high. You don't see how do you get to that point? Because and then it's pretty interesting things. I mean, it put me to it, and they install the system, and so far so good. I don't know, man. If I would have to introduce other people to this system, I would do it because as far as right now, I don't have any complaint. Things work pretty good so far.
Tell me some specific factors that made you decide to go solar and specifically with Terra Energy instead of all the other options that are out there.
Like I said, the rep that I know work for Terra, and he's a guy that I trust. I know him for a long time. And then not only that, it's like I'm just like don't have any bad experience, nothing since this thing started.
Okay.
And I follow it. As a matter of fact, I introduced him. I gave him two of my friends, and so far I haven't got any complaint from them.
Okay.
No,
so,
and Sid they told me that everything's going pretty well so far.
Well, that's great. We would love to talk to those clients as well because
the guy named Andre, and a guy named MacArthur.
Okay.
And they're here in Port St. Lucie. The system is pretty neat. I mean, it's working fine so far. I mean,
so I like to hear that from people. So I'm kind of curious, how much money were you paying for electricity prior to joining Terra?
Before Terra?
Yes.
Close to 200.
Okay. And now you're
sometime 204.
and now you're at around the $25, $30 mark.
No, not even all that, man.
Like even less?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because you probably get the credits.
I'm having a credit,
which is even better. Yeah, a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people when I try to sign them up, or some of my reps sign them up, they're like, "Oh, well, that minimum connectivity charge is $25," and I was like, "Yeah, that's if you don't receive any credits. Sometimes our system will have enabled you to accrue so much credits that it'll get to the point where you're practically paying nothing."
Like $204 a month, and come down to $20, $26. Even when you add the solar bill on top of it, it's still way bad low from based on what you were paying. You used to pay before. A lot of people don't understand. It's pretty clean, man. It's pretty neat. It's very good. Like say, if you can find a company like Terra, install that things for you, and go on through this process, when that would be the best thing you could do for your home.
Would you recommend Terra Energy to your friends, family, and colleagues? And if so, why?
Of course, I do that. As a matter of fact, I already gave 2 references.